I'm going to assume that a game like the game against the Capitals is an easy one to flush and forget.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously we're a young team, and we can't just be, every time we play a bad game, we can't just flush it. We got to really learn from it and, realize why the game went the way it did and what we did right and what we did wrong. And so, I think we've addressed those things in here, and it's easy to talk about it, and we've been talking, but we got to learn and we got to do things right.
After games like that, I'm guessing you're anxious to get right back there, right back on the ice and compete again.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we want to, right the ship a little bit, and we're a young team in here, and like I said, we are learning to win and how to play, and how this team's going to play to be successful, and we're starting to understand what we need to do, and it's just about executing it.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's something we kind of been getting away a little bit from, but you know what, Detroit is their record's not telling much, but I think it's a team that's been playing a lot better now. They got their goalie Bernier that's been playing well for them, so it's going to be they got some talented guys, so it's going to be a tough game. But no, like you said, I think we just want to get back to the way we always play.
When you find yourself on the wrong end of a streak that you're in right now, is this just more emphasis and focus on your own team's game?
Yeah, for sure. It's just it's too easy to get caught up with that. I think we just want to go into games and do what we can do. We know when we use our speed, we forecheck the other team. We know we have success. So if we do that, we're going to give ourselves a good chance, and then usually ends pretty well.
You think you're getting back in tomorrow?
Hopefully. Had a pretty good day today. Was able to do the full practice, run into a couple guys, and didn't have any problems. So see how it goes overnight, but it's definitely a real good day today as far as going all out in practice and getting some physical contact. First time I've really done that, so that was kind of the concern, how everything holds up after that. So see how things are in the morning.
See, this was a little longer than you expected, right? When it first happened?
No, I mean, you want it to be as fast as possible. So, I mean, I came and tried to, we had that Christmas break. So when you do nothing for a couple days, you don't feel much, you know what I mean? So until you're on skates, you don't really know how it's going to feel. Once I got out there, hoping to do it in 8, 9, 10 days was what I was, hoping to do. But I went out there, tried to practice, coming out of the break, and it just wasn't there. I could tell I just couldn't pivot and go back and get pucks and stuff. So, I mean, not really, you hope for the best when the injury happens with the break, but it just wasn't, it clearly needed more time. So,
how important is the neutral zone to this team's success?
It's huge for sure. I think it's when you play the teams, their top lines, they love to gain speed in the neutral zone. They love to make plays from there. So for us to try and cut them off and trying to take their speed away in the neutral zone, I think it's huge. And at the same time, it helps us as demons to break out the puck a little better with less pressure, and it just helps everybody.
Connor, there's been a bit of a glitch in the second periods of late here, and second periods for the most part have been real good for your team here, but the goals against have crept up in period two. Any explanation?
Well, I'm nothing for sure, but I think I think we're going into games, and we know what our game plan is, and we're sticking to it in the beginning of the games. And I think when we play a team like the Caps, Novi's gonna make some plays, and they got some high-end skills, and they're gonna find ways to get goals, and so it's important for when things don't go right to stick to our game plan and stick to what we know how to do. I think when we get behind in games, we start kind of getting on our own page, and instead of keeping the game close and crawling our way back, we kind of let it slip away. We've done that a couple times as of late.